You know you love to watch AEW Dynamite and Collision right here on TSN and TSN Plus every Wednesday and Saturday. Well, Sunday, AEW held their Forbidden Door pay-per-view in front of a sold-out crowd in Toronto, and now AEW heads to Hamilton this week and continues across the rest of Canada through late July. You know what that music means? It means I got to get out of this chair. Okay, I got to get out of this chair, and I'm going to walk over to the other side of our expansive Studio 9 to Renee, Paquette, and RJ City from AEW.
Hello.
This is so exciting. They're in studio. This is exciting. How are you guys doing? Oh, my God.
Hi. I mean, look at these long legs.
I thought you were
Of course it was a quick walk. Look at these gams.
Take
This
it
man
a
wastes no
little
time.
more.
The gait on this man.
I think you rushed it.
Thank you.
Hi.
Guys, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We've been seeing you on the show for the past couple of weeks, getting everyone ready for the AEW tour through all of Canada. So it's nice to have you here in person, first of all. This weekend, Toronto, incredible. Favorite moment for both of you, beginning, of course, with Renee.
Gosh, I think for me, probably seeing Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay go at it again. I mean, we got to see the classic that they had at Wrestle Kingdom. But what they did last night at Forbidden Door, they beat the ever-loving crap out of each other in beautiful fashion. I guess it's kind of the best way to put it. They're arguably two of the absolute best to ever lace up a pair of boots. And to see Kenny Omega get that big welcome home to Canada, it was great.
Yeah, he was great on the show last week. RJ, your thoughts?
Well, I loved Bryan Danielson against Kazuchika Okada, but during the entrances, Bryan Danielson used a theme song that he hasn't used for years and years and years. They got the rights to the Final Countdown.
Whoa.
And when
From Europe?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And I thought, oh, are we in a nightclub in Vaughan? Everyone stood up and started to sing, and it was a magical moment.
A Nightclub in Vaughan is the title of RJ's autobiography, from my understanding, and most of the country. Vaughan is a suburb of Toronto.
Just trying to hit some local.
A suburb of Toronto.
Okay.
And then Renee, your Canadian tuxedo, Tom Ford, Ralph Lauren, Zellers. Give me the details.
The little A. Goldie mashup. I just felt like I couldn't not take on the theme, being home in Canada, and we do have an entire tour set up here in Canada, so I don't stop at the Canadian tuxedo.
Okay.
Just know that I have more planned as we get farther out west. You know, we're going to be at the Calgary Stampede. We've got some great shows lined up, so get those boots ready.
Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. And you guys are in Hamilton
You're a fashionable man. You know how it is.
The
You gotta
professor.
lean in.
I wanted to dress like a professor today a little bit.
Studious.
Wednesday, Thursday, Hamilton. Tickets available right now. Anywhere you get tickets. What should fans expect?
Oh, I mean, AEW is just some of the most hard-hitting action. I think the best part, too, is like having AEW in Canada. We know how intense wrestling fans are. I mean, we got to see everybody in Toronto. We saw the fire, the energy that they were bringing to the crowd. So I think the crowd also makes the show just as much as having like that top-tier talent from around the world.
Right.
It's just Hamilton loves yelling. Hamilton loves hitting.
Yeah.
And Hamilton loves yelling about hitting.
Yeah.
So if there was ever a town made for wrestling,
check, and check.
I would say Hamilton
It's
is
the
that town.
hammer.
Yeah.
It's the hammer. You guys have both been in wrestling for a long time. Has it surprised you how massive AEW has become in such a short period of time?
No, I mean, I think, you know, from the career that I've been able to have in professional wrestling, I think that there really was such a desire for an alternative in professional wrestling. So I think what AEW has been able to do, and you look at the names that we have there, from the Young Bucks, from the Kenny Omega, from John Moxley, Chris Jericho, I mean, you can name off the who's who of professional wrestling.
A lot of Canadians.
A lot of Canadians.
Yeah.
But I just think there's that passion for professional wrestling, and I think that that's really what's at the core of AEW.
But because AEW is the competition, it gets to be outside the box. So you have the big names, but then you have who's that? You have a Orange Cassidy, you have a Danhausen. And it's just, you've never seen wrestling like this before.
You guys can take more chances. You can do different stuff, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Just like having that creativity aspect of it, I think everyone gets to really scratch that itch. Whether it's like what we get to do, what people get to do in the ring, it's really cool. And just being a part of a company that's only been around for so long, and you see how much you're growing, just adding Collision now. The shows just keep expanding. The talent is incredible. Like, you walk down the hallway, sometimes I'm just like walking from like the locker room to catering.
Right.
And you just see like the who's who of professional wrestling, and that's the thing that's really cool.
Dare I say a murderer's row of professional wrestling.
What's catering like, Renee?
Oh my gosh, I love catering. I live in catering. Actually, yesterday, RJ and I, we finished doing the buy-in for 0 hour for Forbidden Door, and we went and just gorged on some
I put out a
desserts.
little spread of cakes.
There was a really great strawberry cake,
Okay.
a thing of beauty, a Thai meatball.
Right. I think we might have some leftover Manchu wok maybe over there, so
What about
we'll
some
see.
New York fries? Can we get those?
We have nothing.
Or
we
any
don't have
snacks
anything.
or a bottle of water.
I'm
That would have been
hungry.
Our
nice.
actual vending machines are empty, so we've got nothing for you. But you know where they have something for you: Saskatchewan, Alberta, the Prairies. Great place to be in July. You guys are going. What are you most looking forward to on the Prairies?
I don't know. I've never been to the prairies.
What?
I've never been.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
This is amazing.
So as a Canadian, being able to go to parts of Canada that I've never been to, I'm excited to explore and see what it's about.
Oh, you're gonna have so much fun. What cities are you guys hitting up in the Prairies?
So we do Regina, Saskatoon, Edmonton.
Calgary. You did
Yes.
the Stampede, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, lots to explore. What do you recommend? You're a man about town.
So many things to get through. I don't want to play favorites, but you got to go to Amigos in Saskatoon. You got to go to the Vic Tavern in Regina, the Stampede, of course, and then in Edmonton. You just have a great time.
Find a
They're
beer
wonderful
somewhere.
people. You know what you do? The sun shines till 11:30 at night. You just walk down Jasper Avenue.
Great.
Great.
Fantastic.
Done.
Good for the circadian rhythm. Very excited for that.
That's right, RJ. That's exactly right. Now, Renee, it's time to reminisce a little. You began your career at the Score Television Network, where you worked there for a
Oh
long
boy,
time.
there she is. Hey girl.
Before getting into the wrestling business. We actually looked for video. We can't find it. So what happened? Did you have it all destroyed?
I just think it was that long ago that just does not exist the way that it does today. Oh my,
Look
oh
at
my.
you.
These freeze frames,
Look
that's
at
a
you
child.
pee freely. Look at you with the bits.
Tell them the show you did, the nice skateboarding show.
That wasn't on the Score.
But tell them the name of it. 'cause it's-
Ripping it and lipping it?
Yeah,
Listen,
baby.
You've got to
show.
start somewhere. What,
Yeah.
what do you want from me? I
No,
was on Bite TV. I was just trying to make a name for myself. I was a
Everybody
young
loves
girl.
the Score.
Stars in my eyes.
Everybody loves the Score.
I love
we
working at
love
the
talking
Score.
about it. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
great.
was great.
Yeah, you had a great time there. And then RJ, you're not only a wrestler, you're an actor, and it was recently brought to my attention. No, don't sell yourself short. You're in an episode of Murdoch Mysteries?
Look at you.
What?
Yes, I was.
Tell me about this.
Well, to no one's surprise, it's a wrestling episode.
Right.
And that's what I was doing there. And I think I'm sipping morphine. I'm in a great deal of pain here.
Did you
I'm
put
not-
on a spray tanner for this? Because I actually spray tanned RJ right before we walked down here.
And if I
Beautiful.
smell too tropical, Jay, it's her fault.
Right,
I
fair.
do want to say, if I may pull back the curtain, Murdoch
Yeah.
was wearing rainbow New Balance below the camera.
Okay.
Really took me out of the
Love
scene.
it.
Okay, so
Love
Yannick
it.
Bisson, we know your secrets.
Don't we get some of like your old footage? I mean, we're reminiscing. What do we got?
I wish we could, but we've run out of time. We've run out of time, Renee and RJ. So,
Okay.
Hamilton this Wednesday, Thursday, all across this beautiful country in July and the rest of the summer. And of course, you've got AEW Dynamite and all our shows here on TSN. You guys are just taking over this country.
We're trying to. We're trying to.
It was
yeah.
great chat with you guys.
Good to see you.
nice.
Yeah, I like you two together.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. When we're separate, it just doesn't work.
It's not the same.
right?
And I apologize, RJ. I know you wanted to meet Gino Retta. He's asleep.
They
by
were
now.
ships passing in the night.
Exactly.
They just missed each
That's
other.
exactly right, Renee.
Gino Retta is my pokeroo.
There it is. Excellent Canadian reference. Thanks for coming to Scarborough, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.